Well, this should be an interesting live stream tonight, Fresh Baked, because I decided to do our Thursday night live stream from Disneyland. First things first, can you guys even hear me? I need some folks to tell me if you can hear me. What's up, Elizabeth Ann? Hi, Daniel. That's a one positive that you can hear me. Is that all? I tried to find a spot. I came here to do some show at night because I got Fancy Cam back and I'm pretty excited about that. And I feel like I've missed the park for some reason, even though I was here just last Saturday. And I said, you know what, I want to do some show from the park, day after Christmas. I thought, well, I'll do a live stream from here too. The hard part about that, doing a live stream at night at Disneyland, is finding a place to sit down, and two, a place that you can hear me, and D, a place that's got some light. So I just settled on this thing right here, Star Trader. That's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, it's dark. There's no light here. And the places where there is light, there's either music or too many people and no place to sit. So it's a hard combination to get around. I may just take this thing mobile. I don't know. We'll see about that. But for now, we're going to sit here and chill because I want to talk about 2019 at Disneyland. Disneyland's 2019. But this is the last week of the year. Can you believe that? We've got less than a week left of 2019. A new decade is starting. Oh my God. A new decade is starting. You remember when year 2000 came around and everybody thought the world was going to end? Remember Y2K? Thank you very much to Hunter Smith, who's gifted us with $2. He says, I bet you have an awesome view of the People Mover. In fact, I do. It's right behind me. Actually, I'm right underneath, Hunter. I'm right underneath the queue, the loading area. Yeah, we've got, 2020. Y2K seemed like just yesterday, and it's been 20 years. 20 freaking years. Unbelievable. Debbie says, David, thanks again for making Dark Bunny Day when you met her. Oh yeah, that was great. You're welcome. I'm glad to have met you guys. That was very nice. Last 20 years flew by. Oh, well, there's that. We can talk about Star Wars too if you guys want, because I've kind of my opinion of Star Wars has been evolving for a while now. You know what? I think I'm going to switch this. I want to look at this. You guys can look at Space Mountain in Tomorrowland instead of my face. It is a little chilly. Yes, I'll say that. It is a little chilly. All right, so I love Star Wars even more now. Is that because you saw it again?
No, I think
Boy, there are some divided opinions on Star Wars. I tell you what, my own thoughts are divided because I wasn't blown away. Like, I'm not in love with it. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I was entertained. But I also, I'm still waiting for that movie that makes me feel like I did, from Star Wars and Empire. It's tough, man. And, the fans have such high standards. Like, perfection is required, it seems like. And I know they'll disagree with me saying that. But I'm talking about the collective. I'm talking about the Star Wars collective. And there's so many opinions out there that somebody has a problem with something. Everybody, I should say, has a problem with something. 6 times, Greg. Wow. Well, I've only seen it once so far. I have to see it again still with Liz. But, Pixar made mistakes, sure, but they don't have the intensity of the following that Star Wars does. They haven't made, this isn't the 9th film concluding a saga that's been going on for 40 years. They can get by one bad movie and just make another different movie. Star Wars can't do that. You can't just make another one, you know what I mean? You can't just say, well, that one failed, let's go make another one. Chicken Little was not Pixar, for whatever that's worth. But okay, so let's talk about the. Let's get into. I want to hear from you guys what your favorite or what the biggest moments were of 2019 were for you. You could talk about, actually, you know what? Talk about Disneyland, or you could talk about your own personal 2019. Yes, this is different, Dan. This is different. It's not my face in front of my desk. We're actually in Tomorrowland live. I had a very good Christmas, you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope you guys did too, for that matter. Next week on that topic, because I have this last couple weeks for me have been. I don't know how to. Hi guys. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Don't forget to comment. All right. Thank you guys. Bye. I don't know if I can say this without being too what's up, blith? Is that the word I'm looking for? Like casual. But the last few weeks for me have been life-changing in ways that have nothing to do with Fresh Baked. Well, thank you, Debbie. That was awfully sweet. Glib. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. What did I say? I don't want this to come off as sounding like I'm being, I don't know, just trying to say things. But I have gone through such a transformation in the last few weeks in my personal life that I can't wait to I want to share it with people. I want to talk about it. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing that next week during the New Year's show. You might say that has to do with Sophia. Yes, Sophia does have something to do with it, but actually a lot of this is unrelated to that. But it is, part of my home and my family life. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Oh my God, you guys are so sweet. Hold on, I gotta. Why don't they bring me the people over? Because they can't. It's broken. It can't be repaired. Hi. Luke Perry. Wow, that's an interesting take. Is Ron my little brother? No, he's just a friend. You guys, we're not all related. People just know each other. So yeah, let's hear it, guys. What do you think are the biggest stories coming out of Disneyland this year? And what do you think is your biggest story in your life? Is Ian my son? No, Ian is also not my son. It is a little cold. It's 50-something. It's 50-something. Well, thank you very much. Corey Casey says, Fresh Baked, you bring so much joy to our lives. Thank you for all you do. We truly appreciate you. Happy New Year. We appreciate you, you guys. And that's, okay, Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? That's kind of like the story. It took over the whole year, didn't it? Disney Plus, that's a thing. Yes, definitely. That affects all aspects of the Disney community. Wait, 25 Humor, you had 2 kids this year? Or did you have twins? James Sean says, more collaboration with Adam the Woo, your Thunder Mountain feature will live forever. That is one thing that I did try to stretch myself a little bit this year was with collaborating with, I've always been friendly with Adam, but we never really tried to work together too much. We just enjoyed hanging out when we did, and we're friendly, etc. And the same thing with Katie and Spence at Best Life, but that's something that I really wanted to make an effort to do, was collaborate a few times with other people, and because there's this idea, and it may be the case for some other YouTubers, that there's competition, that it's competitive, but I don't like to see it that way. I think that we're all a community and we should all support each other. So I wanted to make an effort to do that. We got a $20 gift from Daniela Musbraka. Thank you very much. She says, Merry late Christmas from the Nuggets, and I love you all. We love you too, Daniela. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Twins would have killed me. Liz and I have been talking together about that a lot lately, raising Sophia. It's hard, obviously. Raising a kid is hard. That everybody knows that. It's kind of like stereotype or whatever. It's easy to say, but literally, I don't understand how people raise twins or triplets. I don't understand how they do. I don't. How do you do it? How is that even possible? Because they don't have the same sleeping patterns. I can barely stay awake. I barely get enough sleep with just one kid. How are you supposed to do that with two? It seems impossible. We did Star Tours last weekend, Ian and I. Matter of fact, we got a video coming out tomorrow about our opinions on Star Tours, so you can stay tuned for that. We got a $2 gift from Michael Bobbert, who says Merry Christmas, towards a hot churro like always. What about some popcorn? There's some right there. I want to get this sign in. The Notre Dame fire. Yeah, you know what? That moved a lot of people. I mean, it's not Disney, obviously, but that moved a lot of people. That's a big deal. That is history that burned down. Well, parts of it, anyway. Laramie says, but both our Tomorrowlands have the same ambient music. Didn't know that. Well, I tell you what, Laramie, not only that, you will hear eventually, probably at some point during this live stream, if you stay long enough, the theme song to Carousel of Progress. Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. You'll hear that. I love the theme music. That's one of the reasons why I sat here. Was because I like the music in Tomorrowland very much. Olivas Home Movies says, asks, is everything with your apartment okay? That was actually Nate Dogg, whose apartment was robbed, not ours. We're okay. Nate said he had renter's insurance. I've been trying to reach him, but I haven't been able to speak with him yet. But as far as I know, he's doing okay. He had renter's insurance, and it's just that he's lost some memorable, priceless things. Yeah, that was Nate Dogg, not ours. We're good. I know, I felt really bad for him. That's no fun, man, getting your house broken into. That's a story for 2019. My goodness. The Disney remakes, says Ralston McFarlane. Now, you said shocking. What was shocking about the Disney remakes? Biggest story was baby Sophia being born. Well, I'll tell you what, in our house, it sure was. It sure was in our house, that's for sure. Somebody made a comment. I saw Hi guys. Somebody made a comment about Palpatine. I wanted to talk about that for a second because talking about Star Wars. Ooh, Baby Yoda. Ooh, that's top 5. Yeah, Baby Yoda was a big deal. Got Baby Yoda, Rise of Skywalker, Disney Plus, Galaxy's Edge. A lot of Star Wars this year for Disney, huh? Oogie Boogie Bash was big news for Disneyland also, yeah. No kidding. But I got a problem with Rey being a Palpatine. Can I say that? I mean, like I said, you can have many minds. There's a lot of gray area for me. When it comes to talking about a Star Wars film. I don't think that you can, wow. Somebody's not having it. You don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, as they say. A lot of people just want to reject Star Wars in total because of a few, choices that they made. Can she use lightning GE, please? I'm not sure what that means. But that was one thing that I took exception with. There are a couple things I took exception with. By the way, I hope is it too, or are we spoilery? Are we getting the spoilers? Sparker was a highlight, yeah, for sure. Okay, I guess I'll have to say that, the spoilers. I mean, it's been a weeker now, right? It's been... Well, that's, what's funny, because for some reason, they do this in a lot of movies where things they OP a character, but then the character winds up getting into a fist fight with another thing, and I just don't understand that. So maybe I won't talk about that anymore. Maybe we'll just skip that. But I did not. Okay, let me put it this way: I did not enjoy the direction that they took Rey. I much preferred the other direction. How about that? The gay, I noticed that the gay kiss on Rise of Skywalker. I noticed that. It was kind of in the background, but I was like, okay, they're not saying, that's not a family hello. That's that is not a family hello. I was not more upset with Last Jedi. You know, I'm like in the middle on both of those. Interesting. Will Tomorrowland's look return to the 60s futuristic architecture? Mission Tomorrow. Well, I have no idea. I am not a Imagineer. I do not sit in on those meetings. I have no idea. I can only guess. I can only. Hi, how are you?
From Hawaii.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I just watched you and your wife interview.
Oh yeah, right on. Thank you.
Awesome.
What? How are you guys doing tonight? What's that? Oh.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you too. I'm sorry? Yeah, just me tonight. Yeah.
I was watching for Canadian Space.
Yeah.
You're not doing it.
I don't think so. No, they don't usually come on a Friday night, I don't think. Or no, what? No, it's Thursday night, isn't it? Yeah, no, not normally. Yeah, have a good night, guys. Okay. Hey, there's Parker. He's coming back on January 5th. All right.
We're right here.
Okay. I would like to hear the reasons why Ian disliked Rise so much. Follow him on Twitter, @SideOnPrax. David, what do you recommend on New Year's Eve at Disneyland? Staying home, Knott's Berry Farm, a quiet dinner in a low-key restaurant, going to bed early, not drinking, not driving. Let me think, what else? Doing anything literally at all except for coming to Disneyland. Laramie. Yeah, go to church on New Year's Eve, you guys. Don't go out and party, please. And don't come to Disneyland. Do you think they should have a Pandoraland at Disneyland? No, I don't. Not at all. Matter of fact, I don't think that any of the parks should share lands. Galaxy's Edge might be an exception, but I prefer each park to have its own character, its own identity. Yeah, I'm getting pretty excited for Avengers Campus now too. You're welcome, Caged Heat. Yeah, the more I see it develop, and as things come along, I feel more encouraged than I did before. What do I recommend on New Year's Eve in Disneyland? Literally, guys, I'm telling you, it's not worth it. I mean, if you have to be here, if you're already planned to be here, I guess, I don't know. There's nothing. The fireworks, I guess, are a thing, but there isn't really anything uniquely Disneyland or uniquely New Year's being done at Disneyland except for the fireworks. But that is just insane, the amount of pre-planning you have to do for New Year's. So unless you're absolutely married to the idea, just have a regular day. Just have a regular day at Disneyland. There's nothing special that they do here at New Year's, pretty much. Yep, that's my plan. Go to bed early. Ian does not like Rise of Skywalker, Laramie. He loves Rise of the Resistance. He does not like Rise of Skywalker. No, Star Tours is going to stay here for a little while, but I don't think it's going to stay for very long. Not for, I'd say no more than 2 years, maybe 2 or 3 years. Are the special late night parties worth it? Well, I'll say that they're fun. They can be fun, but I don't think that they're worth it. At least, or especially, if you already have an annual pass. Okay, you've asked that 3 times now, Humor. Okay, I think I'm going to take this thing mobile. Hang on a second, guys, as I get ready here. Do you like what they did with Leia's arc? Not really. No. I think that Leia was the weakest character in the story. Well, I guess you could say that Rose is the weakest. I'm really upset about Rose. I didn't like what they did to Rose. That bothered me. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm not quite ready to go yet. Guys, hold on. Here's the thing. Somebody asked again about the kiss at the end. My thoughts on stuff like that, on scenes that involving race or gender equality, or or the LGBTQT issues. I think they should just do it and not talk about it. The idea that we have to put a light on these things. I like that what they did was natural, and they didn't try to, make a point of it or anything like that, that they simply just did it. Hang on a second. Ah! Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to pack my phone or my camera while I talk to you. But just do it. Don't talk about it. Just do it. And then I don't think that we should. I don't think that we as viewers, as consumers, should shine a light on it either and say whether or not they are or are not doing these things. Just let it be. The more we make it a conversation point, the more what's the word I'm looking for? Unnatural, it seems. I don't know if I'm making my point correctly here or not. I think some people are agreeing, so maybe you are getting my point. I'm definitely in favor of doing all those things. Equality issues, definitely, in all things, gender, race, all that stuff. I just think that you should be as natural as possible about it and not, okay, I gotta make sure I have everything there. Okay, we're going mobile. I know I probably missed some stuff, but that's because I was packing, because I wanted to go mobile. Who did I miss? Let's see.
Bad, but we usually
There we go. We got a $5 gift from Lindsay Machuca, who said, "Would September be a good time to visit Disneyland for my daughter's 3rd birthday for her first time? I know there is some construction going on at DCA." Well, there's always some kind of construction. I don't know what's going to be happening in September, but there's nothing major going on that I know of at that time, other than Avengers Campus. So yeah, I mean that's as good a time as any. It's better to go in September than October, I think is a good way to put it. All right, we are mobile. It's too busy always. It's trying to find the not busy time is an exercise in futility, you guys. It's busy or super busy is really the issue. Like right now, this is a lot of people, but this is not bad compared to what it would be normally. It would normally be bonkers. So, but it's still plenty busy enough to make you have to work to get onto a ride or get something to eat. The crowds tonight, I was just saying, the crowds tonight aren't bad. This isn't bad. I sure wish I could go on Astro Orbiter. Will Haunted Mansion be open by March? No, it will not. Right. So Laramie has just illustrated the point that I was trying to make before. He says, "I can't believe they hired a female director." I think that I don't think that we should be observing that they did and saying, "Hey, way to go that you did that," or "Way to go that you didn't," or "It's a bummer that you didn't." I think we should just hire them. You know what I mean? And then just let it be. The more you talk about it, I know people think that you're supposed to shed a light on these things, but I think it's actually the opposite effect. It needs to be natural. It needs to be second nature for all of us, to the point where we don't observe it, that we don't notice it, that it just is. I guess a good idea would be, there's some light in Fantasyland, right? Yeah, Laramie. I know Laramie met well. I'm not trying to get on Laramie, but he helped me make a point. He helped me make a point. That was funny. Yeah, the more we talk about it being an issue, the more an issue it is. I'm hoping that's getting across. I'm trying to see if I can get through here, because I can't tell if it's open. You know what? Liz and I were just talking. Somebody asked if we've seen Frozen 2. Liz and I were just talking about the fact that we haven't seen it yet, and I've actually do not feel all that compelled to go see it. I don't know why. Little Sophia is the most beautiful thing in the whole wide world. We got to make another video with her. We put one out the other day about her just a little tummy time, but she's just getting cuter and cuter every day. Okay, people just stopping right here in the middle of the bridge is my favorite thing. I mean, I guess I have to show you that, right? Would you be happy if they added a rock animatronic in the Jungle Cruise? No, I would not be happy with that. That would not make me happy. Yeah, I'm pretty much waiting for Disney Plus on just about everything. I don't know what kind of, Star Wars is really the only thing that might compel me to go to the movie theaters, because it just costs so much freaking money to go. I got a year's worth of Disney Plus for the cost of a single movie. You know, if you factor in stuff like popcorn and I have to buy, Liz's ticket or my son's ticket or something like that, I could spend more on one night at the movie theater than I can on a whole year at Disney Plus. I'll wait, thank you. Well, this show about the year in review sure didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to be. I think there was a mistake coming to the park tonight. You think Netflix is better? I don't know. There's not better. Whatever. There is no better. They both are. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, so you have to wait a little bit to see those movies. You have to wait a few months. But, once you put in that time to wait, it becomes, oh my goodness. Why is that necessary? What? Wow. Once you start waiting, it just becomes natural, and you're not expecting to see the movie right away. IMAX, whatever. I don't care about IMAX. Yes, I have spent $70 at a single movie. Yes, but remember, I'm not just, I pay for the family. I pay for the wife's ticket, my son's ticket, the popcorn, whatever else we get. You realize Coke and a popcorn at a movie theater is $15 alone. Okay, a ticket is $15, $18, $20, depending on what theater you go to. That's 30 right now. Just myself, I'm at $35. I want to go somewhere and do so. Oh, Hey, I have an idea. It sure is pretty at night. Yeah, I am fine with waiting to see Jumanji. Although that's not Disney. So I don't know. That's the one thing. That's the one thing about movies is that there's a gap. Like not everything is on Netflix or Disney Plus. So how do you fill that gap? I don't know. I was curious about going on the teacups, but I probably can't. That's too crowded. Bump, 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 bump. The theater that I go to has the reclining seats, the electronic reclining seats that are leather with fancy cup holders, and they're heated. So yeah, I don't pay $9.50. I haven't paid $9.50 for a ticket in some time now. What's going on down here? Oh, they're doing the castle lighting ceremony. The main place, AMC Theater, used to be a place I'd go to because you could see a movie for $3, but not anymore. It's 52 degrees right now, you guys, if you're wondering. And it's snowing. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go all the way to Banning to see a movie, you guys. I'm sorry. I mean, it is on the way to Palm Springs, so maybe someday. You know, Ian I think he's seeing or saw Little Women. He said it was really good. Ooh, favorite night ride? That's a good question. Wow. Maybe the monorail. There's only one gate at Disneyland, you guys. Oops. One gate. My favorite Disneyland treat will always be a churro, I think. It smells good. Yeah, I love donuts. What's wrong with donuts? Boy, I wish we did have smell-o-video because you guys would be so overwhelmed right now, walking by those carts and the smell of the gingerbread or whatever because they pipe in gingerbread during this snow thing for some reason. But the popcorn smell is fantastic.
I'm losing the magic, man.
So that's happening.
No, can you put it in the big bag? Or actually, I want to wear mine.
Okay, I can't. I'm gonna go this way. I want to keep moving. I'll probably get copyrighted anyway. Abort! Abort! Yeah, this video's going down. My goodness. When it's copyrighted, it gets demonetized. And in some cases, they'll even block it completely from being viewed. Wow, that music is everywhere. I can't escape it. Oh, yes, you can still get copyrighted even if you sing it. You better believe it. Ba-ba-dum-ba-bum. Yes, because the only way around that is if you do your own, if the music itself is, like a studio recording, YouTube will, their algorithm will detect it and then block it from monetization. I mean, you could try to argue it and say that you're doing your own version on top of it, but by the time that the complaint or whatever is answered or satisfied or whatever, the video will have already run its course and it's over, done. What are my goals for Fresh Baked for 2020? That's a good question, actually. And that's something that we're going to talk about next week when we do our New Year's video. But for what it's worth, my goals for Fresh Baked, my goals for 2020 are more personal than they are with Fresh Baked. I don't really have any goals per se. I'll have to think about that. I mean, I do. I would like it to do better than it has. I'd like it to grow and succeed and all that stuff, but I want to work on me. Happy birthday, Marcus. There you go. Favorite spot in Disneyland to eat alone? Probably the Hungry Bear. Do love eating at the Hungry Bear. Uh-oh, we got a party happening. I have never been to Australia. What are my expectations for Disney in 2020? I'm expecting them to spend more, actually. I am expecting that. I'm expecting them to do some things that they would maybe traditionally not do. I am expecting more from Galaxy's Edge, more from Avengers Campus. I'm expecting them to give us more for our dollar. That's what I'm expecting. We got a $5 gift from Paul and Steph. Thank you very much, guys. They said, David, thanks for all you do. Are you ever going to do a history of Fresh Baked? Like the first time on video? Liz, Ian, Ron, even Sarah, please. I might. Actually, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I don't know if there's I guess there is some story there. Oh boy, more music that I have to escape from. Jeez. A fresh break videos. Well, here's the thing. I lost a lot of video, you guys. I lost a lot of video. The first, I want to say, 3 or 4 years of fresh baked are gone. Well, I should say the raw videos are gone. I still have the videos that were uploaded to YouTube, and I could download those videos and then reconstitute something from there. But I have lost the raw video files. Freak out. If Disneyland could open a new land anywhere, where in the world? You mean a new park? Not a new land, but a new park anywhere? Here in Orange County. Yeah, I don't know where, but definitely some place that I could find, that I could get to. I would love to be able to go to a park, a new park, and discover it the way that other people have been able to discover Shanghai and the new lands. What am I talking about? Or I guess just Shanghai, right? They've got there was the Pandora thing. I missed that. Yeah, that's pretty much what I would want. Toy Story Land. They've already made here in Disneyland. There's no Toy Story Land coming into Disneyland. No. Tokyo. Yeah, there you go. Disney Sea. And yeah, a lot of parks are getting those new expansions too. Disneyland Paris and Tokyo, Hong Kong. Will you go to Disney Tokyo or Paris within the next year? No, probably not. A baby tends to wreak havoc on any plans of traveling. I don't know where we can expand. I mean, it's probably not possible, but that's if I had a choice, if I could make a wish, that's what I would wish for. But there really is no place in Orange County for that. I think that Garden Grove maybe has some land. It's possible in Garden Grove, but other than that, you have to go out. You have to go east. Oh, I stepped in the square. I didn't even see that. They're doing the square thing. We got a $2 gift from Michael Wilson, who says, "When was your first trip to Disneyland?" I don't remember, Michael. I'm sorry to say, but I don't know when my first. I mean, I was little. That's for sure. I don't remember though. My parents didn't really take us very often, and when we did go, they didn't document it, so I don't have any real photos. I have a couple photos, no video. I have always lived in California, yes. I've been in Orange County for 49 of my 50 years. There's space in Irvine, yeah, but Irvine will never sell. Why? There's lots of land in Irvine, but they're never going to let. Irvine would never, ever, ever in a million years let Disney build another park in Irvine. You can't just blow up hotels either, because the people that own the hotels have to be selling them. And the people that own the hotels don't want to sell the hotels. You can't just do the thing. It takes two to buy a piece of property and develop it. It takes two.
And you have to hold your hands up. Or hold the lightsaber.
Ken update, somebody asked. I don't think that Ken is going to be back here at Disneyland. We're not going to see him anymore. We got a $5 gift from Den Bears, who says, what do you think they are building with the 235 acres they bought in Florida? They're not building anything. They're certainly not a park. From what I understand, those 235 acres are, it would be for non-park purposes, non-guest purposes. I also think it has something to do with, they're supposed to have a certain percentage of the land set aside for infrastructure, or I can't remember what, it has to do with the water and the swamps and stuff. So no, I don't think they're doing anything at all park related with that 235 acres. Yeah, so Ken hurt himself again. I heard from a cast member that they pretty much, he's retired. I don't know if he's okay, because I haven't asked recently, but he won't be back at Disneyland. Somebody asked who Ken was. He's a legendary, in our minds anyway, in our eyes, a legendary cast member. He drives the fire truck, and we used to, loved going on rides with him down Main Street in the Main Street fire truck. Got to get my ticket out, guys. Hold on. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Dominic the Coco. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay. Ngorlami. Dominic the Coco. Perfecto. Were you not sure if I was going to get that or not? I'm happy to make you happy in that sense. Sure, Disney could build a park in Brazil, although I don't think that Brazil is not very hospitable. I don't know. That'd be a rough one. Okay, guys, we're going low. I don't like to take the camera through the gate, so stand by. Thank you. Okay, we're back. Disney Antarctica, that's funny. Somebody asked why I think they still use physical turnstiles. Their time is short. You will be seeing those things go digital very soon, all of them. It won't be long. What is Galaxyland? I haven't been on Rise of the Resistance yet, guys. If you could be a cast member, which cast member? Wait. I think I would. I don't know what I would want to do. I'd want to maybe drive one of the vehicles. I think. I did not like DCA 1.0. No, not at all. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. Oh no, I can't go that way. They've got music down there, I think. Favorite snack at DCA might be Red's Apple Freeze, I think, over in Cars Land. We got a $20 gift from Jason Eatman who says, Happy Boxing Day. Okay, so somebody explain to me what Boxing Day is. I have a vague idea of it, but I'm just not sure what it is exactly. I think it's like Christmas, right? It's a Russell Crowe thing. Okay, that's clever. That is clever. Is that for real? It's the celebration the day after Christmas? For real? Google says it is. Rumor, Paint the Night might be coming back soon. Or next year. I don't know where the floats are presently, but that's just something that I heard. It'll be back probably at Disneyland, is what I'm hearing. Disneyland, not DCA. We got a $5 gift from Carrie Valdez, who says 2019 was a great year. My son got engaged and my daughter passed her CPA. Congratulations, daughter and son. Way to go, guys. I love rumors. That's a big go. 10 Bears gift us with $5. Thank you very much. If you could bring one Walt Disney World ride that we don't have at Disneyland or DCA, which one and why? I would like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I'll take the People Mover. Thank you very much. And why? Because I love the People Mover. I mean, need I say more? It's the People Mover. You bet, Marcus. Happy birthday. La 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 la. 5 minutes, Fresh Bake. Am I excited for Pixar's Onward? Actually, no. But I am always like, I'm never feeling that positive or great about Pixar movies before they come out, and then I'm always pleasantly surprised when they do. I felt that way about Moana. I felt that way. Okay, what was the other one? I can't remember now. Oh, Coco. I was like, eh. But they always surprise me. Pixar's really good at telling stories, so I'm not. The trailers don't really inspire me much, but I'm sure I'll love it when it happens. That's true. Moana's not a Pixar movie, but that came to mind because I remember seeing the trailer and thinking, whatever. But you're right. It's not a Pixar movie. I don't differentiate between the two very much anymore because it's not like Disney's doing hand-drawn animation anymore. I may have to get that fried turkey slider here in a little bit. I still haven't had one of those. The weather outside is frightful. Yes, it is. It's 50 degrees. It's chilly, but it's not that bad. It's bearable. I only need 2 layers. Put Body Wars in the Star Tours building? Why would you do that? Why? Yeah, of course I have Disney Plus, man. I love it. I love Disney Plus. I love being able to watch any, or just about any Disney movie I want, whenever I want. Say what you will about the people mover. You can call whatever you want. I just want it back. I don't know when for Paint the Night. Somebody asked in April. It's not likely, but maybe summer. I don't know. I just heard that it was that it's possible. That's all. I love The Mandalorian. Of course I do. Yeah. Bum, bum, ba, da. What am I doing? What am I most excited for in 2020? Oh boy. Galaxy's Edge growing and people, getting accustomed to Galaxy's Edge and hanging in there with Galaxy's Edge. I don't know where I'm going right now. I can't decide what I want to do here. I got 5 minutes to go. Or no, not even that, 2 minutes. Oh. Right, Grizzly River Run. Okay. That is a horrific idea. That is not a good idea at all. Looks like people are lining up, getting ready to line up for World of Color.
They don't have any Star Wars.
I should do. Well, Dan, what? I mean, we do live stream at the park on occasion. Is that what you mean, just in general, live streaming, or do you mean just kind of walking around and talking? I have thought about doing more live streams again. Bum, ba, ba, da, 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 da. I want to say Ian is in his mid-20s. I don't know exactly how old he is, but he's a young man. Well, actually, it looks like we are wrapping up here, guys. It is 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and it is time for me to finish up the show we're filming here. I've got a show going, filming with the fancy camera here at night. So I'm going to pick that up again. But guys, thank you very much for joining us. I'm glad we got to spend this hour together. It has been lovely, even though it's a little chilly and it's a little weird. I'm not sure how I feel about doing our Thursday night live stream in the park. It was awkward. But anyway, we'll see you next week, of course, as always, because it'll be New Year's day after New Year's Day. So there's that. We'll see you next time, guys. Stay tuned tomorrow. We've got a video from Star Tours with Ian, and then we've got another video after that, and then I've got the stuff that we're shooting tonight, and then we've also got a video on the Indiana Jones game that I'm trying to finish, and also a top 10 video on best rides at Disneyland. So stay tuned for all that stuff. Until then, we love you guys very much, and we'll see you next time. Fresh Baked.